If you find that YouTube is very hard and you find it is very time consuming, then this video might be for you, because I want to tell you the things that shifted my whole entire journeys from just creating a videos for YouTube and to be able to develop my own magnetic personal brands. And by implementing these strategies, I'm sure that you will change the entire directions of your YouTube channels. When you want to develop your YouTube channels, be it for your personal brands, I want you to build a personal brand that becomes so magnetic that people will just lean towards you. And if you want to make a faceless YouTube channel, then you need to learn about how to lure people into your channel. And by having you to change this mindset, will actually help you to grow further beyond your dreams. Now, the shift that I want to tell you is that you need to treat YouTube as a business. When you treat YouTube as a business, it actually shifts the entire dynamics of how you create your YouTube content. Trust me. Before this, you might just use your free time, your time that not allocate for certain things in your life for YouTube. But when you think YouTube as a business, you will shift your entire perspective on how you want to approach YouTube. I watched a couple of YouTube videos by, I think, last 2 years, and actually made me realize that there's two ways of you dealing with YouTube. One of the ways is that you have the uncertainty whether YouTube is the one for you. And the other things is that you know that YouTube might be for you, but it's not yet. So you need to test it out. And how to test it out is to be as fast as possible. You need to accumulate data so that you can make a decision whether you want to create your 9-to-5 job, whether you want to elevate your personal brand to the next high level that becomes so magnetic that people will just lean towards you and listen to whatever the things that you want to say. Now, when I shifted my perspective from being a hobbyist into being an entrepreneur for YouTube, it actually rewards in a lot of times, and a lot of saving, and a lot of opportunities. And why I say so? Because when you treat YouTube as a social media, just as a social media, you're going to post it randomly. You're just going to use your free time to create content that you think that people might listen, people might watch it, and people might like it. But when you have a business mindset, you will think that a social media is actually a platform for you to be able to come across to your audience and tell the things that you want to tell and offers them something that you can help with. And in order for you to do that, you begin to analyze all the channels outside there. You look into the ways that actually can benefit you in terms of the long runs, in terms of the short runs. But if you just stick with your mindset of hobbyist, which means that you don't care about the analytics, you don't care about your personal growth, you just want to be famous, you just want to be an influencer, that you think that it's so great to have money just by posting videos. And this mindset is actually killing your growth. Because of what? I'll tell you. Because when you don't have the things that you desire the most, you are going to be at the lost side. When you think that one video will just make you rich, but eventually it's not, you're going to lose all the motivations. But when you treat YouTube as a business, you begin to know that there's a phase in the industry. Phase 1 is where you need to come across all the different kind of things. You need to learn the basic skills of editing. You need to learn how to communicate better in front of the cameras. You need to learn how to deliver your message to your audience. And phase 2 is actually where you amplify your personal brands. It's where you amplify your structures. It's where you try to find the proper audience that you actually want to help with. And this is where you're going to curate your message just for that particular audience, your ICP, your ideal client profile. And the next phase is where your business will start to get traction, you'll get noticed, and people will just learn about you. And the last phase will be where you can sell a lot of things that you even dream of, and people just buy it. And most of you will quit at the first stage, where you just don't see any result at first. But the first stage is actually very crucial for you in order for you to develop those confidence and basic skills and understanding the algorithms. Because of what? When you don't understand your business, your industry, your business will fail. Trust me. And when you think about business, What is the most important thing in business? Is by having a leader. And who you are in your business. You are the CEO, man. You are the Chief Executive Officer for your business, for your YouTube channel, for your personal brands. And you're going to lay out the plans accordingly. And this might be very different from personal to persons because of the way that you approach business is different. Some of the people just like to go through all the walls, and some people like to plan accordingly. Be it your either way that you want to choose, you need to do something in order for you to get something. And if you think that you can do nothing to get something, it's not a very equational thing to do. So in this mind, when you are a CEO of your YouTube channel, you need to think how to develop your YouTube channel. And by saying that CEO, what's the difference is that it's not just a title per se. You need to make a decision. You need to make a multiple decisions. What kind of thumbnail? What's the title? What is the idea? How I want to come across? Whether I want to outsource the thumbnail creation or I can just do it myself. You need to think about the finance. Whether you want to subscribe to a certain software, Labs for AI voiceover, or you want to use Pixel for your thumbnail creations, or you just want to use a simple Canva. All of the things need to be in your considerations. And people that have a business mindset is usually the people that will have the success on YouTube. Because eventually you saw that these kind of people have something to offer to you. They know the reason why they make a YouTube channel. They know the reason who they're going to offer their product and services with. They know the reasons why they developed such a channel at the first place. They want to help somebody. Yes, I know you want to make a lot of money. You can do it. But you need to have a proper intention. You need to have a goal setting in mind. And when I speak about goal, it's not something that's too far-fetched away. You don't need to wait for 2026 to make a new goal to have a success on YouTube. You just need to start it right now. Try to look up for it. Try to look your intentions. Try to understand your motivations, your desires. What is the thing that you want in your life? Because that will shift your identity forever. When you become the CEO, you need to act like the CEO. If you don't act like a CEO, you still act like your subordinates, your middle management workers, or even low management workers, you will fall in business. You dare not to take any opportunities lies on the table. You dare not to make any decision that will impact your channel. You will just seek advice and advice and advice. You will just watch a lot of YouTube gurus outside there that are telling you, you need to do this, you need to do this, and just lean towards them. You need to be able to make decisions for your own channel, for them to grow to become a magnetic personal brand that you ever wish for. And I believe you can do that. But first, you need to believe in yourself. You need to embed the identity of CEOs. You need to embed the identity that you are a solo entrepreneurship at this point of time, where you're going to scale your brand for the next few years, where you're going to help a lot of people outside there just to transform their life, to give something that they desperately want for. And you have it. You know you have it. It's just that you need to tell people about it. And that will make your personal brand to be so memorable in the eyes of your audience. Trust me.